The day-to-day minutia of any kind of job can make it difficult to remember why we may have chosen that job, particularly if it is one that we're passionate about. It can be challenging sometimes to remember exactly why I decided to become a designer. And so today I thought I'd give you 3 reasons why I love being a designer and why I think more people should consider it as a career. Reason number 1. Making something from nothing is truly an amazing and incredible skill. The ability to bring life to ideas and have a vision and help people understand it by actually making it a reality is something that not a lot of people can do or are able to do. It's truly a unique skill set that I think is valuable not only in business and in our kind of modern economy, but I think it's truly something that people love to see. Whenever I tell people that I'm a designer and whenever I actually do design work, it's very common that people will say things like, wow, I can't believe that you came up with that and built it or made it with nothing, essentially. But the ability to do it and execute on it at a high level is truly a valuable and interesting, unique thing. Now, reason number 2 that I love being a designer is I get to meet so many incredible people. I think one of my favorite things is that I have worked with so many people from different areas and industries and with different levels of expertise in different places, from things like logistics and healthcare, apparel, home goods, furniture design, people who work on travel, like just all sorts of different industries and expertise. And one of the things I think is so interesting about being a designer is that you get to learn a lot about the things that make these industries or make these areas click. You get to learn about the way people make decisions or how they think about the world through their lens. And while you may not be an expert, I certainly don't consider myself a subject matter expert in any of these areas, I learn enough that I can build something that's intelligent and or useful to them. Reason number 3, I think, is actually probably my favorite thing that I get to do as a designer. And it is this kind of ever-evolving and ever-flexible skill set that I get to kind of nurture and build. When I got to design school initially, I actually had a really hard time choosing what I wanted to focus on. I thought I wanted to do photography or animation or industrial design and ultimately landed on graphic design. And now, 8 years later, I'm a product designer doing UX and UI design. And along the way, I've had the opportunity to do so much and develop so many different skills, from things like murals, environmental design, to branding, marketing, website design, magazine and book design, video, animation, even down to things like coding and learning different languages to build and make things that are digital. I think that this is probably one of the coolest things to me because I don't know that there are many other careers where I'd get to develop such a wide range of skills so somewhat naturally and based on the problem at hand. I think one of the best things about being a designer is that you don't just learn the principles and elements of design, but you get to learn how to make things and be flexible with how you approach a problem. And that you kind of develop a certain resilience to say, I know that I don't know how to do that, but I know I'm capable of figuring out how to make it happen. So to me, this is one of the coolest things, is that there are just so many things that I get to do. There's so many things that are that I get to do for certain and different people, and more importantly, that I get to make things from nothing, and that I can kind of approach that in whatever way I want. I think it's truly one of the ultimate skill sets that I can apply to nearly any area of my life or any area or business opportunity that comes my way. And more importantly, I can adapt it to any technology or change in the economy. I don't worry about things like AI or kind of all of these different technologies that often hype us up in the news and make us worry that our jobs are going to fall away. Because I know that as a designer, I can adapt and change and do things in a way that will help me stay relevant, but also continue to afford a living or make a living and continue to pursue what I want to do in my life. So if you are someone who is pursuing design or trying to figure out design, or maybe you've been in design and it's just kind of gotten a little bit boring or kind of same, I encourage you to think about the things that you love and kind of maybe write them down somewhere or put them up somewhere that you can kind of remember, here are the things that brought me back to this or keep me going in this. And if you are willing, I'd love to know about them. Please feel free to share them down below, and let's have a conversation about the things that you love about design, because I can almost guarantee they're different than what I love about design. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you real soon.